Yeah.
I mean, you're trying different stuff.
All right, welcome back. This is Mike talking about our content creation events. Now, what we're using right now, this is a tool called Zoom. Zoom.us. So when you're on Zoom.us, you're going to set up a meeting, and then you can just record the meeting. Then you can invite people to your meeting. This is how you can do an impromptu webinar, or as we've been talking about, creating content. So if you want to do, instead of doing a selfie stick style, you can actually put it in your office, put the laptop on, hit record, and you can have it out well. Now with Zoom, it's going to record this video. It's also going to cut the audio out for me. So when we're done, I have video, and I'll have the audio for podcast. So you can do your video editor, so you can cut these off. Again, this is completely free for up to 2 people. If you want to do 3 or more, you're limited to about 30 minutes. So if you just want to do a quick 15-minute FAQ style video, you can do that. What we like to do is just have Zoom running in the background so people can jump in and out of our live sessions on Zoom, so they don't have to have Facebook necessarily, but we're also on Facebook Live. And this is basically how it gets done, because this is a free event. So we're going to go sit back, relax, and have the behind the scenes.
Mastermind.
Pull up Google Docs on here.
Why are you Google Docking?
Google Docs.
Write your stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do Google Docs. You never know. Right now, I'm just doing that for
Okay, so I'm going to hit a button, and then this phone will be going live on Facebook.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Starting live video.
I don't know if that was.
Yeah, this is refresh here. Second. Okay, great. So we're live now. So let's just introduce who we have. Dylan, why don't we start with you, Mr. Stage X himself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dylan Greisen. You can find me on Facebook by searching Dylan Greisen. That's DYLAN GRICZIN. You can find me on my page. Go like it. Send me a message. What I'm doing is essentially creating a book called Stage X. And what Stage
It's such a cool name, right? Stage X? It's such a cool name. I can see the marketing already.
So Elon must sound good.
Yeah, just walk out.
It sounds like Elon Musk. That's fine. It sounds like an Elon Musk type of thing.
Well, that means
that's a good name.
That means it's innovative. Prepared for
weird.
Exactly.
So let's go.
Basically, the book is about essentially it's helping people feel stuck in transition. Whether that's for me personally, why I decided to write the book was getting out of the Marine Corps. I was having a lot of troubles, between getting, the habits that I had in my everyday was very, just to look at it now, it was completely off track. And I wasn't really going in the direction that I wanted it to go. So it took a lot of I'd almost say rock bottoms to hit a couple times to be like, what the heck am I doing with my life? And, that's kind of when I started realizing a lot of things, and I started reading books and absorbing into, a variety of people, and started getting a lot of realizations, almost kind of spiritual in a way, not full spiritual, religion or anything, but yeah. So I had these realizations, and it started to really help me out, where I started realizing, oh my gosh, I'm figuring something out, and it brought me out of that. So pretty much I ended up taking all that and put it into bits, because I like step by step. I like to understand it from a conceptual level. How do I put this so that I can help people who are feeling stuck in transition, or maybe someone who could use this information and get to the next level of their life. So that's why I created Stage X. And just finishing up the book, I'm almost complete with it. So if anyone here is watching it and is interested in it, send me a message. I can get you a free copy of the book whenever it's ready. But yeah.
And you've been working on the book for a while, and then once we started our little mini mastermind, it began to go faster?
Yeah, so once we started, at first it was Raj and I, and then, Ninja Mike, Valerie came in, and, we started working together with some other people who aren't here with us today, but we started just, rising content, and in this mastermind, we were able to get feedback, and I think that's the most important thing that I found was, that ability to get that feedback, to be around other people, kind of keep you on track a little bit. Because I think, for me personally, if I was home, it's so easy to, sit back or take a break and, walk away and do something else. And it was like, I had to keep myself to continue, doing it. Like I wanted to do it, but it's like, I felt like I was so distracted. I wasn't really organized. And when I had people giving me feedback and kind of keeping me like, oh, this is good. Or, hey, we should change this. It kind of allowed me to accelerate my ability to complete what it is that I was doing, which started as a book. I was like, oh, I want to write books. I want to write.
Pretty much almost done.
Yeah, and now the book's almost done, and videos. Through this mastermind, the ability to create videos, and we're doing video right now. Just that ability, through this mastermind, it allows people to be able to scale their business, or if they're just trying to start up, they're just trying to write a book. They're trying to start up. At the end of the day, in a way, it is a business, and so it's like it allows you to get that content out there, because we all know that attention is what brings. Without attention, you're not really gonna get your stuff out there. People have to know it exists. They have to see it. They have to, know what it's about. So that's pretty much
Yeah. And Ninja Mike, actually, what you met at the mastermind group, and he inspired you to start doing a lot.
Yeah.
of
So
So Ninja Mike, why don't you tell us? Take like
All right,
20
so
seconds.
YouTube, Facebook. This is Ninja Mike, internet marketing consultant. Went to the mastermind. Pretty much a lot of people have what's called business ADD. You start a project and then you start another project.
Business ADD. That's such a good term.
Yeah,
Like I had a good term.
the original one never gets done. So I'm treating this almost like a high school study hall, where I have to come here, a couple entrepreneurs, we lock ourselves in a room, and we do what we say we're here to do. That's for me specifically as an internet marketing consultant. I've met a lot of business owners that hear other marketers tell them that you need great content. So I want to define content means anything. That could be a book, article, writing, audio, videos like this. And you don't have time to do that. You're trying to make money doing your own business. So what I'm doing is taking this opportunity, and we're going to scale this. So part of this mastermind is the ability to scale. We're going to scale this small idea and create content creation weekends here in Florida and possibly throughout the country. So as a business owner, you need to get to one of these local, or maybe come to Florida, and we want to get you the experts. We'll get you your top 10 frequently asked questions. We'll make that video. That book you're trying to write, well, we're going to make you a book. We're going to make you an audio book while you're doing it. We're going to get a director's cut. We're going to make commercials for that book. And again, you're inspired by other entrepreneurs. So from this particular group, I'm going to X my business now. Content X. So
it's all about X.
So,
Really?
content X. We're going to have a lot of content. You need content X. You need some kind of, we're going to have to name what these events are going to do. But right now, we just created this big X brand. So now if you want to be part of our branding team,
Get some t-shirts, got big X's.
right? It's we're not going to mess with any credit card known X. Credit card known. That's 10X. This is going to be regular numeral X with X. So we're going to copyright that and trademark that. But again, my name is Mike. Again, if you're a business owner, your job right now is to take your phone, hit that live key, and answer those frequently asked questions. Tell us your knowledge, because it's my job to make you the expert, and I want to keep local business open for business.
Yeah. Local business open for business. I love it. And Valerie brings some grades and tasks to this group here. Tell us what you're working on, Valerie.
Hi, everybody. My name's Valerie, and I just moved to Florida about 16 months ago.
YouTube over there and Facebook over here.
And these guys have got me going in multiple directions, but I'm trying to keep them all going in just one direction. And that's where you need X content. I take improv, but I am also a writer, and so I'm here to work with the guys to create and stay more focused on the content, because I'm not very good at even though I was an entrepreneur, ran my own business, been successful in working with Fortune 100 companies. When you're a writer and you're trying to do this sitting in your condo by the ocean, it becomes difficult. So coming here and working with the guys, giving support and encouragement and clarity. We did a work through mastermind kind of breakdown on one of my things a couple weeks ago, and it worked really well for me. I learned lots of new things and was really excited. And so I found the guys on Meetup. So Meetup's a good way to delve into some of your interests and find people with similar interests. And for me, brought these guys into my life. So, yay.
Thank you, Val. Thank you. So, and then my name is Raj Dorasalmi, and I am working on a book for dads who are entrepreneurs. So, if you guys have questions while you're here, just pop a question in, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the questions here on my Facebook computer here. So, guys, what do you want to accomplish this evening? Well, we start. I love what you said. Why don't you get started? Because that was a great. You just set the bar right there.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so again, my mission is to keep local business open for business. So I feel it's almost my mission and duty to take these content creation events and weekends and definitely scale them up so everyone across the country has the opportunity to become that local expert. So while I'm here, we're going to figure out how to make content next. I don't know, we didn't get a real name for that, but I think that's a great, I'm not going to say the word next. I love Grant Cardone, please don't sue me. So we're going to figure out some kind of name for this. But either way, we've been doing this low end for the last about 2 years now, but we want to scale it up, get entrepreneurs to be that expert. But I want to show you how to do that with devices you have access to. Because if I can try to make it easy, you'll do it. If it gets complicated, it's intriguing, but you won't do it. So if you've been that accountant for years and you have all those awards on your wall, show them off. Because some 22-year-old kid out of college is going to kick your butt all day long because they have 3 different social media accounts showing people how to save money in their taxes versus you telling them that you're great. But this guy's going to show them that they're great. So my job is to give you that show and tell to make you the expert. Again, if you can find something local in your area, you can go grab one of these meetups.
So, how about we key off of what you said, and what you want to achieve tonight is specifically you want to do what?
Right. I want to make this an actual business. I said as a consultant, I've been doing the weekends about once a month, but I think I have enough events behind me under my belt, so I can actually figure out what worked, what doesn't work. I'll make the outline, and I will have this mastermind group as my advisory board to show me would that work as a regular business owner, and then we'll make these events so they can almost be franchisable, where it's if I do it here or if it gets done in California through this meetup, that whoever this facilitator in California is can just take our model and go. So I'm going to start with an outline, and then by the end of the next 60 days, we should have a complete, ready to go in a box. This meetup event that can be duplicated elsewhere.
So this is really great because you actually have the idea, and you're correct because of what you know about how fast things happen today. You really see that actually this evening I actually put together what's needed to get your idea from consulting to business. You really believe that, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So why don't we start with that? And what I mean specifically is. If you grab a marker over there,
The board today?
we're going to use it. We can actually write on the table.
Oh, we're gonna write on the table.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so I'm going to move the Zoom so we can see the table, which is going to be fun.
Okay. And I can even read out what you say. So you can keep it the
Now, I
way
know
it
you're
is.
live over there. You probably not. Oh, now check this out. We're leaving the Zoom up. With Dylan, what I need you to do is take it, put it on galley view, so then both screens show up.
Gallery view.
Yes, so then both of them show up at the same time, because if any sound, it'll knock them straight. You have to write upside down.
And you just knock me out.
Let's
Or
see.
you have to put the
You
laptop
know
in
what
front
you
of
can
you.
do?
Put the laptop
Put the laptop there,
All right.
and then right here. And then you see the
Well, if you have the laptop in front of you, you can write this way. If the laptop's on your chest.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's a first. I've never seen that before. This is great.
Where's
You're
that?
welcome.
And
What did
So,
you,
great,
what did you
raise
tell
your
him to
Is there a
do?
So for people at home,
Yes,
if you
give us
want,
a
if you have a
tip.
marker board, put the laptop camera to your chest and write like you would normally write. This is how those little cartoon videos are made. So if you want to do if you're an artist and you can draw, and you want to make little cartoon explainer videos, just write it, snap a picture, write it, snap a picture, at the end you'll have a little animated video.
Oh, cute.
But to do what we're doing, again, this is no extra equipment. This is just a laptop with a stock camera.
Yeah. Could I get the eraser in there? It's in the little basket.
it looks like a mouse.
Yeah, it looks like a mouse.
white mouse.
Yeah, it's sitting right in there.
That's it right there.
Right. So,
Okay, what's the first step? So the objective is to have a business serving small businesses, yes?
Correct. Well, the goal is to have a model. I've done several of these over the last 2 years, where we've done as low end as literally being in the back of a restaurant shooting some video, as high-end as renting out some luxury resorts in California.
So from what you've already told me in our conversation before we started this, one ideal outcome for you, Mike, is you have a couple of business owners come to a location.
Correct.
They pay you a fee.
Correct.
And for that workshop, where you're not actually going to be just telling them what to do, you're actually going to get it done.
It's a done-for-you service, and it's a hands-on done-for-you service. So you're going to walk in wanting to do some stuff. You're going to walk out with enough video content
Done.
to launch a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Now, for my YouTube guys watching, which my YouTube one's gone, but I always recommend 26 videos before you launch. 26, 26, that's a half a year. 26 videos before you launch your YouTube channel. Because if you get lazy, you forget, things come up, emergencies, you have 6 months worth of content. Now, what we show you is how to 2 to 3 extra content. Like right now we're on Zoom. This is video. It can be cut to audio, and all those videos can be cut to smaller videos. So I have at least 3 to a potential 30 videos just from this half-hour Zoom call. We're going to show you how to do that, and we're going to do it for you. So part of the staff idea is to get somebody that's going to be staff to help the interview process, to get the frequently asked questions, to do the mind map of credit equals, what credit score do I have, what should I do? But again, whatever your industry is, we mind map your frequently asked questions, and then we make you the videos from there.
So the one thing, and I'll just throw something out, is an important part to launching this, having the folks show up.
Correct. We want to limit it to about no more than 15 entrepreneurs, so everyone gets an opportunity to have that almost like a classroom style.
Yes.
Where it's going to be a private event, it's not a big one.
So how
15 was max.
What are some of the ways you want to get the word out by?
I like doing my main revolution, where you hit the streets and going to the small business conferences, like your chamber meetings, meetups like this.
So networking. Number one would be
So
networking.
networking.
What other ways would you use to get folks in?
That would definitely be on a referral basis.
Word of mouth then?
Correct. And
Okay.
what I like to call my omnipresence, that everywhere, so I can actually use these videos to blast out to a specific geographical area. And it's like, hey, if you sell absolutely anything and you're watching a video like this and you want to be the expert, come to my event where we're going to show you X, Y, Z. So I can do a geo-targeted event around any venue that I do.
So you got networking, you got word of
I
mouth,
can do geo-targeting advertising.
targeted advertising. Any other things that you're going to do to get the word, to let people know that the event's there? Any other?
Right now, I think that's my skill set is advertising.
Yes.
So I use it for other people. So it's personal advertising for myself. Mine is
It's awesome.
yes.
It's awesome because you're so good at what you do, and you produce such amazing results for other people. This is that whole thing, the cobbler's kids have the bad shoes type of a thing.
Shoemakers' kids have no shoes.
There you go, yeah. And you're changing that for yourself, so this is really good. So what's another thing, so now that you've got the word out, you've got people aware, how will you get them to actually sign up and commit to coming to whatever it's a Saturday or Sunday evening? Or
Yeah, so usually it's a week. I did this with an SEO boot camp previously. Same model when I had the office, but now it's a little more fun because I can go anywhere and do this. Even if you can't show up to the event, my part of the ticket price can be just literally go on a Zoom call like this where it's you have a home ticket price, we'll call you, interview you, and we'll send you a copy and cut it up. So it doesn't, you're not limited by location nor ticket price. It's limited by staff and interviews.
Wow, okay. And then what about equipment? Are you going to have to go invest in a ton of expensive equipment?
No, we don't want to use it. We don't want to use expensive equipment. I want stuff that you can. I want phones. I want used cameras. I want stuff that everyone has access to. I don't want to do anything high end specifically because if you can't duplicate my results on my weekend, you're not going to do it.
So just to make sure you got that right.
All consumer quality.
So one of the things you want to do is you want to have these business owners create video with you. You want them to know that they can do the same thing themselves.
Correct.
And you're going to show them how to do that.
Correct. Yeah, we want to give them the environment, but they can use their own gear.
So let's say a business owner comes, they work with you, and they create, let's say, 7 videos.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all excited. They may never have been on YouTube before. They're all excited, and they leave with you. You probably work with them creating their YouTube channel, get all that stuff done, uploaded, all done for you. and then how will they remember what to do once they leave your workshop?
Because I'm a content creator, like we see this camera right here is recording everything. Everyone will have access to the entire and kind of security camera style.
Nice. So they'll have their own tutorial, if you will, that they can watch on demand.
Correct. And anything that I'll give them on a hard drive or put it on a job kind of deal, so they always have access to what just happened.
And the nice thing about that is a lot of business owners, they see a lot of media online, but few of them, because business owners are generally a little older, they're not 18, 19, 20. That's why they have a business. And they're not necessarily as comfortable creating their own content as maybe an 18, 19-year-old. So you're bridging the gap for them.
Correct.
And it's easy to do, right?
Right. I'll give you an example. We have another gentleman does not want to be on camera, has a speech impediment due to some medical issues with a stroke. So we just did audio interviews. And we did the pictures on top of the voiceover, which works out well too. You don't necessarily ever have to be on video. And if you're watching my Zoom, you'll see on the other side, all we have is a laptop to the chest and a camera. You can write. So if you're an expert and you're going to show somebody how to do some real estate math, you can just do that all day long. Just put the pen and paper in front of you. You don't need to be in front of the whiteboard. If you have bad handwriting, just voice over someone with neat handwriting.
Yeah. So it's literally that straightforward. It's not complicated, and we tend to make things complicated.
Yeah, complicated is intriguing. It's more
Yeah, right? So we don't do that. So really good. Thanks for sharing what you're going to be doing this evening. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and get into our work session. So you're going to be actually working on what you just described before we leave. Between now and you're actually going to get to work. Dylan, what are you going to be working on?
Well, what I'm going to be working on is kind of in addition to that. I'm going to definitely be helping with, the idea of ensuring that, we're creating content. At the end of the day, like, this is the content creation mastermind group.
Yeah.
But the intent is that, kind of like Mike was saying, we want to help, small business owners. Also, even if you're an entrepreneur, or let's say, you're someone who, you've been aspiring to do something, you've been inspired to create, maybe you don't have a business yet, but maybe, you want to, and you have an idea, and, you're ready to go and execute on that idea, but, you don't really know where to begin. And, like Mike was saying with, small business owners, I think a lot of times people don't really understand social media. Yeah. Or they don't want to tread that water of like Facebook, for example, or, even any kind of like digital, getting digital content out there is different. We're so used to like TV, radio, and, newspapers and magazines that we're not really used to, some of the digital platforms and how they differ, how they differ from traditional media. Because the way that you reach someone, for example, on social media would be more to be like an individual. One person that I think is like best, or one company that I think is best is like Wendy's. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Wendy's on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone see? Okay.
No,
Are they good? What do you like about
they
them?
turn Wendy's into like Wendy. So like she's like really sassy. So people will be like, "Oh, Wendy's, I didn't really like your chicken nuggets today," and they say something like snarky and funny, and like people love it because they end up retweeting it and like they get it out there because they see that, okay, this business is just like me. Like it's a person.
It's approachable.
And so like, well, yeah, it's like you're building that presence. So, that's just a quick thing that I think a lot of small business owners, that they always kind of want like that perfect package. Or, they think like, oh, I need all this expensive equipment. It's got to be perfect video. At the end of the day, what the results show is that it doesn't have to be that great. Videos from a cell phone are perfect. Videos with good quality gear, because you still want the sound. You want the sound good. You want the video not be all scratchy and looking like it's from like an old phone from iPhone 1, for example. You don't want that kind of video quality, but you don't need that way professional grade. So like as Mike was saying, we can get you that. We can create that for you. Whether it's getting that small business to get that social media content and like showing you how we do it, how we can teach you how to do it. So once we're done with you on that weekend or however long that we're working together, that you can feel confident and comfortable to do this and scale your business. Or maybe, like I was saying, if you're that individual, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you're somebody who wants to create content, we're also going to do the same thing. Where we're going to get you started, get you to that level that you feel comfortable in doing it every day. So that's kind of what I said would be perfect.
So let's go right to it. Val, you've been writing some stuff here. I'll give you the number. You can pull them up.
Okay.
What do you want to say to folks watching this?
I want to say to them that there's no time like the present, and step right up and start now, because being out there is what is necessary to be received. So you can't be received until you put yourself out there.
So let me give a shout out, because you did a perfect thing. Todd Saylor's watching here, and you guys, if you don't know him, Todd was on our last live as well.
Yeah.
So he's actually on a stage. He was at an event, fundraiser event, and the host bought Todd's books for, he bought like 65 books.
Wow.
The host bought 65 copies of Todd's book. And
What is Todd's book?
you know what? That is a perfect segue now. What is Todd's book? Excellent. Well, since you asked,
Yes.
it's called Wired Differently.
Wired differently.
Wired Differently, yeah.
Is it about the mind or a car or what?
No, it's not. It's about you. And
About
me.
me.
And me.
Because
It's
we're
about
wired
you.
differently.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And you said just a minute ago, there's no time like the present. Did you not say that?
That's correct.
So how Todd puts it in his book is people they start drifting,
Yes.
and they kind of get into this land of quo, where it's just business as usual.
Status quo. Yeah.
Status quo.
Mhm.
So what you have to do, you have to start right now.
Mhm.
There's no time like the now. Good.
So you can't let that ego talk you out of
There
it.
you go.
Mhm. There you go. You go. Thank you, Todd.
Yeah. All right, so guys, thanks for watching this. And let's go ahead and close this so we get to work. And let's go. Mike's already waiting for us. He's already got to work on the whiteboard. So guys, thanks for watching this. And I'm going to end the broadcast here. And if you're watching this on the replay and you have a question, please message us. You can also find, if you message me and you're interested in being part of this mastermind for content creator, you can find us on Meetup, and you can find it on my Facebook page, as well as Dylan Bryson. Look for Dylan Bryson Stage X, and you'll find a link to our Facebook page and Meetup page. All right, guys.
All right, now you can Zoom,
Bye.
Facebook.
Hit the end button here.